This exchange turned dark very, very quickly because Jane got pissed. Hi friend, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a confessional story from a young man named Michael, and he is telling us the story of how another YouTuber unfortunately betrayed him. We have three people in this story. It's Michael, Mary, and Jane. Michael is a huge fan of Jane's YouTube channel, who is an HR person, and she does a lot of like HR type videos. One day, Michael decided to contact Jane regarding her videos. He decided to contact her via Instagram to let her know how much he loved her content and how much she has really inspired him. After Michael contacted Jane, Jane surprisingly responded and was actually very happy to hear from Michael. So Michael and Jane ended up going back and forth a little bit, exchanging friendly messages, and Michael actually got into some more details about his life and what was going on. And I guess one can say that they were kind of friends. So up until this point, everything is pretty amicable. Michael's a fan of Jane. Michael reached out to Jane via Instagram to talk to her, and they became kind of friendly and exchanged a couple messages. Everything was fine. At some point of the conversation, Michael asked Jane about other content creators and other HR YouTubers. Jane then went on to share a link of another YouTuber named Mary if Michael wanted a little bit more advice when it comes to YouTube, HR YouTube, and like HR laws and things like that. In the email, Jane said that Mary might actually be looking for some advice on how to maybe run YouTube. And, you know, she even said that maybe Mary needed to promote her channel a little bit to like gain more traction on her YouTube and little things like that. Jane was the one that suggested that Michael reach out to Mary. Michael went ahead and did exactly that. But then it gets a little fishy. Throughout this whole entire exchange, it needs to be known that Michael really likes using AI for a lot of things because he has tendency to not be very clear with his wording. He has tendency to kind of not make a lot of sense, which is what AI is kind of good for. So what he did was he crafted a message via AI and sent that message directly to Mary on behalf of Jane. In the email to Jane, Michael says, "Dear Jane, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Michael, also known as DD on YouTube. I am writing to inform you about an exciting opportunity that has come away and may be of interest to you. Recently, I've had the pleasure of connecting with Mary, the founder of the YouTube channel, and it is a very influential platform dedicated to helping individuals build successful YouTube channels while also providing insights on the field of HR. Jane has expressed interest in collaborating with you and sharing techniques and strategies to enhance your YouTube channel and further your career in HR. To ensure there's no confusion, I have attached 3 screenshots of my conversation with Jane where she highlights her interest in working with you. Their screenshots will provide you with concrete evidence and context regarding this collaboration opportunity. Jane's expertise and guidance can undoubtedly take your YouTube channel and professional inspirations to new heights. Please let me know your thoughts and whether or not you would like to pursue this opportunity. I am confident that working with Jane and her community will bring immense value to your journey as a content creator in the HR space." As you can tell, this is a very well thought out email via AI, and it seemed like Michael had a desire to bring these two content creators together. I'm not sure where that desire came from via the email that I got, but apparently Michael really wanted Jane and Mary to work together, which is fine. But from that email that Michael sent to Mary, it sounds like Michael was just trying to kind of step in and help Mary and Jane come together and do some sort of collaboration. And then Jane responds and says, "Hello, Michael. Hope all is well. Thank you for your email. I've taken some time to myself that last year into the year to get a grip on my personal life. At this time, I'm not interested in collaborations, so I don't have the bandwidth as the year is closing out. Jane goes on to say, I am open to collaboration in the upcoming 2024 year. I'd like to reach out to Mary directly to see if there's any interest from her in the future in time. Also, I'm going to take a chance right now to say that if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We do stories, we do confessionals, and we do lots of advice and lots of great thoughts on this channel. So please subscribe for more videos like that. I want to take a moment to highlight a comment from a past video. This one is from MMC1086, and it says, absolutely love this content, relatable AF. XOXO. Thank you, MMC. I really appreciate your comment. If you comment below and your comment gets the most likes and is the most positive on my channel, I will highlight it here. So please keep those comments coming. Now back to the story. So as expected, Michael did reach out back to Jane to tell her what Mary said. Michael did say that he used AI to make the email and to talk about the collaboration. And as one could expect, Jane was not very happy about this entire situation. Jane made it very clear that she did not want Michael necessarily reaching out to Mary about any instances. So it's very confusing as to why Michael felt the need to reach out. To like Michael just wanted to do something nice, and Jane did not take it very well. This exchange turned dark very, very quickly because Jane got pissed because of the fact that Jane felt like Michael was misinterpreting his words when it comes to talking about a collaboration. She says that she was not interested in collaborating with Mary, and Jane ended up telling Michael that she no longer wanted to communicate with him at the end of the day, which kind of made sense because you make a friendship with somebody that is a watcher of yours. They kind of, take it upon themselves to try to help you the best way they can. And then the reaction isn't really what you expected. And that I can understand why Jane wanted to cut communication. But this is according to Michael, this is exactly what Jane said. I hope this does not come off mean, but please do me a favor and stop messaging me. And Michael said, I apologize. I'm sorry. And then Jane went on to say, this is weird AF. I never offered to help her with her channel either. I don't have time for that, and that's not what I do. And then, of course, Michael did go on to stop contacting Jane, and nothing ever happened after that. So Michael just expressed that he was very disappointed at the reaction that Jane, made when it comes to contacting this person. And Michael felt like she shouldn't have been mad because it was her idea to reach out to Mary in the first place, and he was literally just trying to help out. This story leads us to a couple of points that I want to get to. One, be careful when using AI. AI is a part of us and it's coming. I use AI to write my scripts. I use AI to jot down ideas of what I want to tell in a story. In fact, I'm using an AI right now to kind of put this entire story together. So we really do need to be careful in the way that we use it. It's always best to kind of go back and really form your thoughts properly when using AI. AI will help you, but sometimes it's not always accurate and it's not always the best. So I would say next time to Michael, just be careful how you're using AI. The second thing is meeting your idols or talking to your idols. As a content creator myself, I feel like there should definitely be a boundary between content creators and content viewers, right? I like to keep everything content related on the content creators page. I don't like to message them. I don't like to email them. I don't like to do anything of that sort that kind of breaks that boundary of talking to them. I like to comment, I like to share, and then that's it, I'm done. There is no reason for me, and particularly, to reach out beyond that and say something to them. I just like to leave people alone. I'm a huge silent watcher when it comes to content that I consume. I watch and I move on. Sometimes I like, sometimes I share, sometimes I favorite. But at the end of the day, it's always best to just, as a viewer, as a content viewer, it's always best to just keep your thoughts on the content creator's page. There's no need, unless it's really like a job, there's no need to kind of reach out. I'm not saying that what Michael did here was bad or anything, because when you feel a connection to a content creator, you do want to reach out to them. You do want them to know that you are a fan of them. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, again, there has to be a boundary. Yeah, let's be mindful when it comes to content creators and reaching out to them. I don't necessarily think that either of them were wrong in this situation. I don't think Michael was wrong here, and I don't think Jane was wrong here. Jane set the boundaries. Michael thankfully respected the boundaries, and you know, we all can kind of move on. If you have a confession you want to make for me, please reach out in the link below. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to tell your story, just like how I just told Michael's story on this channel. Let me know, and I will come back to you with another video like this. Bye.